It is party time, Mom. Welcome to another episode of the Chad Prather Show. We're in the mothership, Studio 22, Blaze TV. Lisa Page, made me do it, in the hot seat. And over at the pub, J.M., they call him Josh Jennings.
Damn right.
Welcome back. Good to have you back.
Good to see you.
And Hot News Natalie, welcome back to you as well.
I know.
It's been a minute.
I've missed y'all.
People were considering you MIA.
I got a few messages like,
I'm
are
sure
you
you
off?
did.
And I was like, oh, no, I had surgery 1 week, and then I was out of town
Well, welcome
last
back.
week. So,
We thought you were just ditching us.
Yeah, we thought you just totally blew us off.
you can't get rid of me.
Can't do it. Puppet Master Mark drives us into the nether regions of all things YouTube today. Candace, the queen of the Ethiopians, DC, as we call her around here. And Candace is, you got to give her a lot of credit. We're going to get into some deep, dark, interesting things that everybody, especially you parents and grandparents, need to know about today. And going to get into some things that you didn't even know was a problem. But trust me, it's a problem, because right now we're looking at border crisis, we're looking at mass shootings, we're looking at gun control, we're looking at all of these wild things going on in the country with COVID, coronavirus. We're not going to talk about any of that stuff today. I'm going to give you a whole new set of problems that you didn't even know you had. How about
Great.
that?
Awesome.
Aren't y'all excited
So
about
much
that?
to look forward to.
Yeah, let's talk about your kids, because gone are the days where every child dreams of being a ballerina or an astronaut or whatever you thought of and played as a kid. In 2019, CNBC revealed a study showing that more children in both the U.S. and the UK had high hopes of becoming a vlogger or a YouTuber than those wanting to travel to the moon. It's no wonder. YouTube's top dog is none other than, get this, 9-year-old Ryan Kagi, who raked in, wait for it, $29.5 million in a payday in 2020 alone. Play this clip, Mark.
This is Ryan. At first glance, he seems like a typical first grader. At 7 years old, he loves soccer, his dog, and his family. But Ryan is also the face of a fast-growing toy empire that sprung from his wildly popular YouTube channel, Ryan's Toy Reviews.
My kid's a dog.
Really?
What's it like when you come to a store and you see your face on a toy, on a bunch of toys?
Really excited because it makes me surprised that my toys are there.
Hi, Ryan. Hi, Mommy.
Ryan rose to stardom at just 3 years old. His YouTube channel, which shows him unboxing and playing with toys at home, has 17 million subscribers and counting. The videos have been watched 25 billion times.
When did you guys start realizing that Ryan was maybe a thing on YouTube? When did it start happening?
Maybe like 4 months after we started.
Yeah.
You start seeing the big, huge spike on the views.
Yeah, we're like, we don't have this many family members.
Forbes named Ryan this year's highest paid YouTuber, bringing in an estimated $22 million. That not-so-pint-sized paycheck is expected to get even bigger with his toy line, slime, squishies, and bikes, with his face front and center.
I mean, what could go wrong? I got to get me one of those 9-year-olds.
Every mom in America can't stand Ryan. I will tell you that. I'm speaking for every mom in America.
$29 million. I want you to take a little look at how much these people are banking off of YouTube. Ryan Kagi, number one, $29 million.
Yep.
Mr. Beast, $24 million. Dude Perfect, our neighbors over here, $23 million. Rhett and Link, $20 million. Markiplier, $19.5 million. Preston Arsmont, $19 million. Nastia, $18.5 million. Blippy, $17 million. David Dobrik, $15.5 million. Jeffree Star, $15 million. Listen, there's no doubt everyone in the room can speak to this. YouTube and various social media platforms have given people of all ages the opportunity to plot their own course and make a career out of their personality. But here comes the hard part. Over the past few years, creators like myself and various others have been blacklisted, targeted, hindered by the platforms that we once called home. Videos are taken down, ad revenue is diminished, posts are hidden, followers are deleted, all because we strive to bring you the news. Now, I can't tell you how much revenue we lost from YouTube alone by just covering the coronavirus during early lockdown days or the days following the 2020 election. Every episode we've done involving human trafficking, whether it's revolved around promoting an organization or speaking to a survivor, have all been reduced to limited ad revenue. It's a cyclical problem that affects numerous hosts here at The Blaze across all platforms. Our own Steven Crowder, for example, lost all monetization on his YouTube channel, which has over 5 million subscribers, for using, quote, anti-LGBTQ language within a Twitter thread, a completely different platform from YouTube, mind you, meaning none of Crowder's videos were qualified to make money through YouTube's revenue stream, AdSense, and no content from Crowder could be recommended to viewers. YouTube commented at the time that the ban wasn't permanent. They said Crowder's monetization could be restored if he addressed all the issues with his channel, which was according to a 2019 tweet from @YouTube, Team YouTube. Now today, going to bring to light some questions for YouTube and platforms like it. I'm probably going to get in trouble on the juxtaposition of their guidelines and regulations that affect us on a daily basis. We should be gravely concerned for our children if their big dream is to become a YouTuber, if the platform and those like it remain as they are today. Fair warning, today we're going to be diving into some allegations of sexual assault, rape, underage grooming. You're like, what does that have to do with YouTube? Listen, let me just tell you, if you got younger children in the room, be advised. Going to get into some real stuff. Want to welcome our friends Road Armor before we get into the show. They offer American-made bumpers built on quality, protection, and style. Road Armor is the originator of the smooth steel bumper since 2000. All replacement bumpers are not created equal, and I want to encourage you to experience the Road Armor difference. There's no substitute for Road Armor. 100% made in the USA, Texas strong, and all products are backed by their lifetime guarantee. They pride themselves in building bumpers to the highest quality, style, and protection that are suited to various lifestyles and interests. Road Armor's meticulous attention to detail, advanced manufacturing technology, and the highest grade steel provide a technically superior product using the highest quality materials. Their mission is to produce products that are an irreplaceable piece of equipment that protect what matters most, the outside and the inside of your vehicle. They proudly support, hire, and mentor first responders and veterans. And by purchasing Road Armor products, you're not only buying a product focused on style and protection, but you help support life-changing organizations that support veterans, such as American Valor Foundation. Passionate about giving back to first responders and veteran communities, and they do so through many, many different ways. Visit roadarmor.com. Use promo code BLAZE50 and save 50% off your first purchase. That's roadarmor.com, promo code BLAZE50. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Here we go. Just about every day we talk about cancel culture on this show as it's starting to become an increasingly concerning problem. You got witch hunts conducted for actions and things said decades and years before. The same cancel culture has taken YouTube by storm, as well as some of its top creators, but not in the traditional sense. The art of the, quote, apology video has been a trend platform for a long time. Check this out.
I want to apologize to the internet.
I owe you an apology.
I'm sorry.
I'm disappointed in myself.
I'm only here to say that I'm so sorry.
Fake.
I'm gonna apologize for a lot of things.
This has all taught me a really valuable lesson.
I have a lot to work on as a human. I don't know who that person was.
I was the person that I didn't want to be.
Like I said, I've made a huge mistake. I don't expect to be forgiven.
You know, I've failed you.
I wish that I could say this is the last time that I would make a mistake.
I made a mistake.
I have made a lot of changes in my life.
I have changed so much as a human being.
I've taken a lot of time to do a lot of self-reflection.
I'm excited to continue to grow and mature from this.
I should be setting an example.
It was not okay.
I'm embarrassed by my own actions.
From the bottom of my heart, I am sorry.
I am so sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm truly sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry.
I am sorry. I am so sorry.
I am so unbelievably sorry.
I'm sorry.
We are very sorry.
So I am sorry for that.
I'm so sorry. I will be sorry for until the day I die.
I'm so sorry. There's no excuse.
There are no excuses for it.
I'm not going to give any excuses because there's no excuse for it whatsoever.
I have no excuses.
I was in a very dark place.
I'm just an idiot.
And hopefully you guys can accept my apology.
Anything you guys want to get off your chest?
I want you guys to know I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry too.
Sorry.
I ain't apologizing for a damn thing. I ain't done nothing wrong. That's why my whole brand is unapologetic. Everything I do, unapologetic. Don't do stupid things that you've got to apologize for. And a lot of these people, and I know people watching or listening to this, they're like, I don't even know who these people are. Your kids do. Mm-hmm. Your kids do. Mm-hmm. And anybody that's got to say they're sorry that many friggin' times is doing some things that they need to be sorry about. This is who. Are you crying?
No.
I need real tears if you're sorry.
Who were the hot twins?
I don't know, but they're sorry.
They are very sorry.
You're going to be sorry for calling them that.
Now, if you take again, guys, if you take the top 10 list that we read off, that's the top 10 annual earners. The number one was a 9-year-old, right? I don't know who that is. You know who that is. Mm-hmm. The number 3 was Dude Perfect. They're the only ones I know.
Yeah.
The rest of them, I've heard of them. I've seen them. I might recognize some images or whatever, but I don't know them. I don't watch them. I don't watch anything. People call me, Candace, they call me a YouTube star. I'm not a YouTube star at all. I've got a few videos that went viral. Whatever. Okay? Not a YouTube star. These people are YouTube stars. These are influencers. What these people do influence tens of millions of dollars in business on the regular. Every time they run their mouth on a camera.
And that's why they're sorry. Because it's
right.
Monday.
Yeah. And not only that, to the people who pay them and the people. But let me just tell you guys. Instead of being called out by the organizations or the groups, the power of, quote, the cancel has been placed in the hands of the vengeful fans. So these people are worried about all of a sudden folks are no longer watching them, right? Mm-hmm. So it's played out numerous times before. With some of the inaugural members of YouTube. Check this video out right here. You don't have it yet? All right.
Say you're sorry.
I'm sorry.
Gosh.
I just wanted to say I'm sorry. Listen, sometimes, Mark, I mess up too, okay? You got here you go. Let me open my book here. I can do it better from this. Jenna Marbles.
Oh,
Jenna Marbles. There she is.
I know her.
Jenna Marbles. She's cute. Anyway.
She's annoying AF.
Is she?
Yes.
20 million subscribers on YouTube alone. Canceled early last year over a Nicki Minaj music video that had been posted in 2011. What'd you do? Reshare the video? And it got canceled because of it?
So back in the day, she lived in New Jersey and she would tan really heavily. And so for people who watched her a lot, you just knew that was her skin color because of how much she tanned. She ended up doing skits like an Adele skit and then a Nicki Minaj skit. Back in 2020, somebody found that, screenshotted it, said it was blackface. She immediately threw in the towel and said, I'm not even going to argue against this.
So she's self-canceled.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing that's going on. You don't just get canceled. These people, they'll self-cancel rather than go through the scrutiny. I mean, they've already earned their money, right? Mm-hmm. Shane Dawson, 20 million subscribers. Canceled for depicting characters that were deemed blackface in 2008, saying the N-word, and numerous accounts of sexualizing minors. Insider article revealed that after numerous cancellations, it's been shown that these controversies can serve as a rallying point for hardcore fans, preventing full cancellation. So people don't let them get canceled. They just like them that much.
They don't care.
Right. You got Jeffree Star. This dude. That's a dude.
I know, but he's got a killer liquid liner that I love.
Yeah. Apparently, he's got his own makeup line, right?
Oh, yeah, Sephora. Yes. It's good, too.
And his T-zone is on
Oh, yeah.
point.
Look at that contour.
And the...
Dang.
Actually, that popular makeup brand now is at TJ Maxx because of everything that happened. So
No
you can
kidding.
get it on discount.
Oh, it got bumped on down to the bargain bin, huh?
I'm surprised Sephora still has that after they canceled the other girl.
16 million subscribers. I got to get a makeup line.
You do? No, we have... Well... Yeah.
I think Sarah's got
you
something.
You could collab with Sarah and do a guy's line.
Yeah?
Yes.
That's weird. I need my own supplements.
Yeah, you do.
I need something. I don't know.
Chad needs his own skinny pill line.
I need something. 16 million subscribers. Somebody said to me the other day, they said, the last time we watched your show, you were pudgy.
See? You're shrinking before America's eyes.
I'm trying.
What's your secret, Chad?
Cancer. 16 million subscribers.
No.
16 million. See, I'm sorry.
No.
There it is. See, that's how fast shit gets out there. Just that fast. You can't cancel me. I'll cancel myself. 16 million subscribers. Jeffree Star, this dude, amassed a net worth of over $200 million. Large makeup company, you can now get it at TJ Maxx. Merchandise distribution company under his belt. Canceled numerous times over the past 4 years for racist comments made in MySpace videos joking about throwing battery acid on women to lighten their skin. Allegations of sexual assault and paying out hush money to victims. Then you have James Charles. Here we go. It's another one. I don't know what, but it's another one.
Makeup.
Another YouTuber.
He's
25 million subscribers and a massive makeup line. Why do all these dudes know how to do makeup so well? And teaching the chicks how to do it.
They do. I would love to take a lesson from him.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have called women chicks. I apologize.
Okay.
I am sorry. I don't like who I was 30 seconds ago. I don't even recognize that person anymore.
We are this close to walking off this
cue
show.
the tears.
I'm sure. Clean off your earpiece before you.
Gross.
25 million subscribers, massive makeup line, canceled several times in the last 3 years with derogatory comments and allegations of grooming young fans and underage kids. Alongside the calls from fans to be canceled, the phenomenon of self-cancellation ties all these stars together. And here's the thing. I want you to see what this YouTube star tweeted out after a barrage. You got it in here? Here it is.
Whoa.
You can't read that, but I'm going to read it to you. There's a video going around about me on TikTok and Twitter of a guy calling me a groomer, and I want to address it right away. The accusation that I have groomed this person is completely false. Last week, I came across someone on my Instagram Explore page, saw he followed me, added him on Snapchat. The next morning, I woke up to several snaps from this person. Being excited, I added him back, saying he loved me and also lewd photos of himself in the shower. I asked how old he was. Right away, he told me he was 18. So I started flirting back. In the excitement of meeting someone I thought could be potentially great, I didn't ask for a copy of his ID or passport. It's now clear, based on the video he uploaded, he was taking photos of me with another device and had an ulterior motive from the beginning. Later in the day, he said a few things that made me question the validity of his original age answer, and when I asked him to confirm his age, once again, he admitted he was 16. I told him I was really uncomfortable and apologized for flirting, but he insisted on continuing talking, saying it could be our little secret. He's a fan of mine and would never tell anyone. I told him I wasn't okay with this. He started getting upset, and at this point, I unfriended him. We haven't spoken since. I'm not victim blaming him or victimizing myself either, simply sharing what happened, and what happened was not okay. After false allegations like this in the past, I would never knowingly engage with anyone underage and put my life on the line for a few Snapchats. Men do stupid things. I don't know if y'all know this or not. But he says, because of situations like this, instead of taking someone's word for it, I now will ask to see the ID or passport of every guy I have a conversation with.
Oh, gosh.
Maybe quit talking to people.
That's a lot of work.
It's still a business. Run it like a business.
Yeah.
And don't think you can pick people up.
Yeah.
It could be.
Don't mess up our game, Natalie. Why do you think we got into this YouTube thing?
And into trouble.
Yeah.
You don't know who that is. I mean, come on.
So
people catfish all the time.
Well, of course they do.
I mean, there's a show called Catfish.
Right.
So listen, guys, YouTube makes bank off these people, right? You know, these aren't the only ones getting rich. YouTube's making bank. Every video raking in at least 20 million views. The company knows how valuable these folks are, these stars, if you will, in their own brand, and YouTube sits idly by and lets the content accusations fly by because their value outweighs their sin. Now, these YouTubers then conduct their own cancellation as a means of atonement, which allows them to stay in the good graces of the platform and sponsors alike. An insider article from 2020 showed far from canceling someone's future opportunities, the data actually shows that affected creators, if anything, they enjoy greater permanence, reach, and notoriety. Now, here's the scary thing. There's a good chance, very good chance, your kids and your grandkids are watching some of these folks. More times than not, kids are engulfed watching these videos over anything on TV nowadays. I just read an example of a 16-year-old sending shower pictures to this dude because he's a YouTube star and a fan. And this guy responded, right? And he even admitted he's going to respond again to others. He's just going to ask for an ID. Is he? We don't know. You know, you give that apology and you say, oh, see, he's sorry that any of that happened. Listen, more times than not, kids get engulfed in watching these videos over anything on TV. Your kids are just zoned out watching this crap, whether it's TikTok or wherever it may be. That doesn't mean it's good content. Now, we're working on a theory here that YouTube and platforms like it help create influencers who eventually turn to dangerous crazy antics to maintain views and money flow, while others turn to predatory behavior as we've exhibited above. Now, that I said it, predatory. These young stars skyrocket to fame, 16, 17-year-olds thrust into the community of aging stars, which forces them to grow up quickly but never finish adolescence. It's kind of like the child star thing of the 70s and 80s, right? This is problematic. I mean, this is the new phenomenon. So you hear the stuff, the accusations out of Hollywood, everybody from Corey Feldman to Michael Jackson's accusers and all these different things. Well, now what we're seeing is the rise of the YouTube star. There's less accountability, and I'm going to go so far as to say that YouTube actually is encouraging this phenomenon.
It's just a newer delivery method.
It's a newer delivery method, but the platform stands behind it, while people like us get hammered and screwed for being out there talking about things that we feel are news or are opinion-based. Maybe they're a little controversial. I mean, if I come out and talk about the 2020 election and I say what I really think happens, guess what happens? I get canceled.
And this happens on Instagram as well for a lot of these guys.
It happens on all the platforms.
The ones for Cheer, that show from Navarro, that Jerry that got in trouble. They loved him.
They love it. They love the controversy. They love the crisis.
Yeah.
They love the conspiracy. They love the scandal. And what do? They apologize. It just recreates the whole thing. I mean, I don't know how Logan Paul and Jake Paul are still a thing, but they are, right? They are. Anyway, Dan Bilzerian, I'm not even going to get into these individuals. I'm just not going to. We'll do that some more as we move on. It's scary. Listen, friends, what you going to do when there's a sudden food shortage? And there will be. A lot of bad things are going on in the world, especially in terms of our economy. The way things are going, the future doesn't look very good. You know it. I know it. That's why the smart thing for you to do right now is stockpile high-quality emergency food like you can only get from My Patriot Supply, America's leader in survival food. Right now, you can save you $50 off their popular 4-week food kit. You're going to get breakfast, lunch, and dinner, 2,000 calories a day, and it'll stay fresh for up to 25 years in proper storage. Go to preparewithchad.com. You're going to get the emergency food you need before the next emergency. Your 4-week food kit will arrive discreetly at your door in just a few days. Now is the time to prepare for the unexpected. Go to preparewithchad.com. That's preparewithchad.com, and we'll be right back. All right, so what's the point? Why are we talking about all this? Why are we talking about it now, right? The one in question right now today is David Dobrik. He was the one who was number 9 on the list, earned about $15.5 million a year. That's no small change. YouTube star with over 18 million subscribers. He rose to fame by posting 4-minute and 20-second videos every week, 420. Understand where we're going with that?
What does that mean?
He ran a YouTube incubator generating numerous stars from his team, the Vlog Squad. Allegations arose earlier this past week, causing sponsors of the popular channel to drop Dobrik over claims of sexual assault. Now, the encounter in question revolved around a bit that was filmed for one of the vlogs back in 2018, where underage girls, and by that I mean under 21, were recruited to be a part of the video alongside the internet sensations. At some point during the night, the victim alleges that the Vlog Squad member Dominikas Zagladis assaulted her in a room at the apartment where the other members were hanging out. Now, this would eventually be a part of the video posted later that week. The victim also gave permission for this video to be posted, having never seen the final product before it was released on YouTube. Now, after which she reached out to Zagladis and Dobrik to ask for the video's removal because she had no recollection of the night nor any of the footage she appeared in. Now, here's the video in question. Mark, play it.
I invited these girls over to have a 5-some, so hopefully I have a 5-some tonight.
Oh, this is weird.
The girls walked in and they were like, "Is this the guy we're having the 7th with?"
I have to let you guys know, I don't really know any of you, just so you know. Oh, Parker! Get the out of here! Get her out!
You guys are the only ones for me. I don't talk to any other girls.
That's
After a couple minutes of talking, it was clear there was no fivesome happening tonight.
You called it. Yeah. Oh well. You guys want to watch me and Trisha have sex? I'm down.
But by some stroke of luck and master negotiating, Dom made progress.
Hey, Dom? We just need to get in there and do a head count for the vlog. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. We got 3 in there.
Jonah's gonna peek in so he can describe it to me.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I can't look in there. I'm gonna have to leave the apartment.
Horny just like listening to this. That's what happened. I opened the door and I was like, wow, they look kind of good.
Holy shit. It smells like someone was murdered in here.
Dom. What's up, dude?
You are sweating like a racehorse. Dom just had a threesome, and I think we're all
Going to jail.
oh man. I think we're all going to jail. All right.
Oh
That's
my God,
it.
dude.
See you in 20 years. Thank you for watching all the vlogs.
All right, so there was an insider article that spoke with the victims who all say it was very much an environment where it felt like saying no was not okay. It felt like from the moment that they said it felt like from the moment we came there was an expectation that they were doing us a favor and we had to give them content. They were verbally like, why aren't you guys being fun? Do something sort of sexy. Now, after the alleged sexual assault, the victim said she was too drunk to dress herself. She says, what I do remember is lying on the bed in that room alone, my roommate at the time coming in and being super worried and putting my underwear on me because I couldn't do that by myself. Now, Dobrik's videos average 20 million views per post. He released an apology video March 16th, 2021, just a couple of weeks ago, after these allegations were made public in the Insider article was released the same day. He apologized for, quote, missing the mark with some of his videos and that he had been, quote, disappointed by his friends in the past, end quote, and as a result has diminished communication with many that were at the scene the night of the alleged assault. Play the clip, Mark.
Several companies are cutting ties with David Dobrik after allegations of misconduct came to light about a former member of his vlog squad. It all started when Business Insider published an interview with a woman who spoke out anonymously and alleged that back in November of 2018, when she was only 20 years old, David filmed her and former vlog squad member Dominicus Iglesias entering a bedroom where she and Dominicus had a sexual encounter. However, the woman explained that in the moment, she was too intoxicated to give consent. Business Insider then reported that days after the alleged incident occurred, a YouTube video titled "She Should Not Have Played with Fire" was uploaded. The video was up for a period of time and was then later deleted at the woman's request. Once Business Insider's story hit the web, a number of brands announced that they would no longer work with David. On March 19th, a spokesperson from DoorDash told E! News, DoorDash profoundly condemns the behavior of the Vlog Squad members and we have terminated our sponsorship of David Dobrik's podcast Views. This horrific misconduct is incongruous with DoorDash's values and does not represent the communities we strive to create. Our thoughts are with those impacted. Meanwhile, a spokesperson for HelloFresh shared a statement with E! News on March 20th saying, we can confirm that we are no longer working with David Dobrik or any member of the Vlog Squad and do not have any plans to work with them again in the future. An EA Sports spokesperson shared their statement with E! saying, we are aware of the allegations against David Dobrik. We haven't worked with David since April of 2020 and confirm we are not currently working with him, nor do we have any plans in the future. We expect any influencer or celebrity talent we work with to conduct themselves in a manner that is consistent with EA's values and policies. The New York Times reported that Dollar Shave Club is ending their partnership with David, while ticketing company SeatGeek told Business Insider it was reviewing its partnership with the YouTuber.
Okay. So now, as you would expect, it was only after all of Dobrik's sponsorships were pulled from his podcast and YouTube channel, along with the allegations that members of the Vlog Squad were in contracts that did not permit them to discuss certain people in situations revolving around the group, did he decide to make an accurate apology video. Here it is.
I fully believe the woman who came out against Dom and said she was by him. As was reported, the next day I got consent to post the video. Even though I got the consent to post that video, I should have never posted it. And what I understand now, and I didn't understand before, is that she sent that text because she felt like she had to, not because she wanted to. And that's fucked up. And I'm sorry. When she later reached out a couple months later to take the video down, I immediately took it down. And I want to apologize to her and her friends for ever putting them in an environment that I enabled that made them feel like their safety and values were compromised. I'm so sorry.
All right. What do you think?
Well, I mean, I'm not defending what happened, but the girls did drink. Like, I'm
ridiculous.
saying, don't drink to the point of you're going to get you're going to black out from being so drunk that you don't know if you're going to pull down your pants and have sex with a guy.
Yeah. Natalie?
Mm-mm. I mean, I've been shaking my head no since the video.
Yeah.
I'm exhausted. I'm not saying that any of that wasn't tacky, wrong. I know people can't wait to watch it. I was curious to watch it, but I saw those girls on that video. Nobody was stumbling from what I saw. And I'm exhausted from, and I'm not talking about everybody being dropped or whatever. It was, I can't believe all that made that money, but, cause it's whatever, but I saw the video. She's an adult. They were all adults. And when you get to the point where you can't cognitively make decisions that you know that are good, then leave. No one made them stay. And whether you say you were brainwashed and guilted into it, I'm exhausted. It's that kind of attitude that ruined the good part of #MeToo. I'm exhausted from it. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I find it infuriating, by the way. I go to a party and get trash drunk. Nobody does anything to me.
Nobody helps you with your underwear.
I know. I know.
Nobody. Two takeaways. Three. I agree with you guys. Everybody in that needs to be responsible. But I want you to look at it from the perspective of influence. When we call these people influencers, they are influencers, and they come in with this you have a certain expectation. You're a little starstruck. You were telling me a story about someone that ran into another.
Preston Plays, lives local.
Yeah.
And my girlfriend's daughter saw him and his wife at a local place right where Natalie and I live. And her daughter, who's in my daughter's class, was starstruck and begged my friend to please go over and please introduce me.
Yeah.
And just was so excited to see him live in the flesh. And so, yeah, these kids are absolutely influenced. I see it with my kids in the morning. We've stopped letting them watch shows in the morning because they're totally zoned out to watch. Even Dude Perfect, and I love them. Yep. They're the only YouTube show I will let them really watch. But they're so into the shows that they can't even, Zach doesn't remember what he wants for breakfast.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
They just don't focus. They're in his own.
These were grown adult women, right? Now, maybe I'm mistaken. Were those
under 21?
Okay, but
20,
but 18,
but let's
not
say
18. I mean, I know
should be
your brain's
old
still
enough to
formed.
know. I get that point. I get that point.
Yes.
But the other takeaway here is the fact that this culture exists. These people do these things. They issue these bullshit apologies, and YouTube keeps them up, keeps them monetized.
Yep.
Doesn't suspend their viewers. Doesn't suspend their views. Doesn't reduce their subscribers. Nothing like that. They stay right there.
Money.
But Steven Crowder goes on last week and goes a little far in some of his humor, talking about African-American black culture and things like that. And what happens? Bam. He is the talk of Twitter. He's the talk of Twitter. Now, it's okay to date rape somebody.
Right.
And film it and put it out there, whether they were into it or not, and put that kind of... Because let's face it, what you saw on the video was predatory. Regardless if the girls were into it or not.
Right.
The way they communicated it was predatory.
Yeah.
There's a lot to get into. I want to talk about it. Violent crimes on the rise. It's one of those situations where if my daughter was in that situation, I would need U.S. Law Shield. Demonstrators are burning down buildings, looting businesses, threatening people's lives. Criminals are getting a get-out-of-jail-free card because of COVID. They're talking about defunding the police. You got these jackasses on YouTube. No wonder people are purchasing guns like never before. You need to be prepared for your family's safety and security. That need has never been greater. But I want you to get U.S. Law Shield. Where they come in is they keep their members informed about the ever-changing state and federal gun laws. And as a member, you're going to learn how you can lawfully defend yourself and your family. And trust me, there's a lot of rules out there. $10.95 a month is all it takes to get immediate 24/7, 365 access to attorney-answered emergency hotline. And you won't pay a penny in attorney's fees if the nightmare of self-defense scenarios ever happen in your life. Now, U.S. Law Shield, they're not a law firm. They're underwritten by third-party insurers in many states. State law and insurance regulations apply, and you need to see the website for the applicable underwriting company in terms of coverage. But I want you to call 833-8-GUN-LAW. That's 833-8-GUN-LAW, or visit uslawshield.com/Chad for a special radio offer. You have my word. You're going to feel better having U.S. Law Shield on your side. 833-8-GUN-LAW or uslawshield.com/Chad. We'll be right back. So you have to understand, this video was what, 2018? Is that right, Candace? I mean, this dude was on top of the world, right? I mean, top YouTuber. This is 3 years ago. Now these allegations come out. This you could find it. I mean, if you do a little Google search on this, it's so obviously, to my point, the video's a little predatory. It is. This is the kind of thing that almost made Brett Kavanaugh, this type of accusation made Brett Kavanaugh almost not become a justice of the United States. Candace.
Yes.
Follow up a little bit on this, some of the things, the corroboration of the story that's there.
So in the Insider article that was published on March 16th, there are 2 girls who were sober that night, along with the one girl who was blacked out and assaulted. All 3 of them told their stories separately, and all 3 of them matched up and corroborated each other's stories. The 2 girls who were sober say that it was an environment that was very hard to leave, and that on numerous occasions they were individually pulled aside by Dominicus to try to persuade them to participate in these acts. And when they were trying to leave his room, he was trying to barter with them and bargain with them as to what they were going to do to make him open the door. Vlog Squad members were also instructed to go to the liquor store to buy them liquor in order to loosen them up so that they could be more comfortable on camera. There are pictures corroborating that one of the girls is blacked out and her 2 friends are carrying her by the shoulders, along with all the members of the Vlog Squad surrounding them. And then some of the girls who were completely sober that night because they were driving say that some of the scenes depicted in that vlog from that night were refilmed because they were there in the living room during the duration of everything, and they do not recall those scenes ever being filmed. So some of them might have been reshot to make it look and framed a certain way.
And the fact that we're even talking about this, I guarantee you this will be one of our least watched episodes. It'll be the least notified. There's a reason why I don't have more than 295,000 subscribers on YouTube.
And just because, as you're saying that, there are podcasts for the past couple weeks that have been doing 2-hour live streams going through all these allegations. And on 2 occasions, those podcasters were swatted. So somebody called the SWAT team to their houses. The SWAT team arrived with guns drawn because they were talking about these allegations. So that's where the disgruntled fans come in, because there are so many of them standing by him and standing by the Vlog Squad no matter what.
Yeah. Talk to your kids, people. Talk to your kids. Because again, regardless of what happened in the video and all that stuff, my issue is with YouTube.
Yeah.
My issue is with YouTube. The deplatforming, the demonetizing, the canceling, maybe that's what we need to do. We just need to apologize for more crap.
I just want to say, because nobody wants that for whether she's an adult or not, or whether she's an adult or not. I don't want that. I just know what I saw in the video, and I'm assuming that's what we were supposed to judge it off of. It sounds like there's more.
Well, I've got news for you, Natalie. We're about to do something here in Studio 22.
Okay.
And you're an adult.
Okay.
You're not going to like it.
Oh, my.
Where's
but
the liquor?
It's all about the view. If you'll open up that cabinet right there in the pub, it's all about the views, okay? I just want you to remember. We're going to issue an apology in 3 years.
You're going to issue an apology.
Hell yes. Will I be sorry for it? Probably not.
Not a chance.
I mean, you got the video of him getting in the car afterwards going, well, I just had a threesome and I'm probably going to jail.
Yeah.
There's no innocent parties in that deal.
Correct.
The big thing is I want folks to be aware of what's out there. And it's right there. I mean, it's not on your television. You can put your parental controls on your television, things like that. This stuff's out there. That's the warning that's there. But also just the hypocrisy of YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the hypocrisy of YouTube. If you come out there and do news, if you go out there and talk about any controversy or conspiracy or even float ideas that are long, you get canceled, you get deplatformed. It pisses me off.
Well, people, especially people like you and Steven Crowder, who are established and have a name and...
I mean, I'm what's his name? David Dobrik.
Right, but...
I'm happy I'm not. I mean, I could take $15.5 million
but
a
you
year.
have credibility.
I hope.
To us, you do. Maybe not to so many.
Not to the troll who's on the live chat right now giving the thumbs down. Or the incel that's sitting naked on mom's plastic chair in the basement watching David Dobrik videos.
Yep.
Anyway, gosh, I need a drink.
The hypocrisy is asinine.
Yeah. It's out
sad.
of control. It's out of control. But here we sit.
Mm-hmm.
Here we sit. We have to continue to be a part of these platforms that create this whole thing. I mean, I don't know. You take the kid we started with, the Kagi kid, the Ryan Kagi, 9 years old, making almost $30 million a year. What's that kid going to grow up to be like?
Right. In 10 years, where's Ryan going to be?
I mean, what's that kid going to be like? I mean, imagine your 9-year-old earning $30 million a year. You would hope parents would have enough common sense to. But I mean, obviously, they're not sheltering that kid from anything.
Oh, no, or is it another Macaulay Culkin
right.
where he's been forced to do this?
I mean, how long before there's
messed up?
Yeah,
they're messed up. And,
right.
I mean, I don't wish anything on the kid. I'm not predicting anything, but we've just seen the pattern too many different times, right? It's a sad culture that has been created, and there's so many things that are there. It's a sad deal. And we just want to tell the news. Steven Crowder just wants to make you laugh. Right. Glenn Beck. God,
he wants to make you cry.
I don't know what Glenn wants.
He wants you to build a bomb shelter.
He just wants you to get some food from My Patriot Supply. So do I, actually. Y'all hang tight. We'll be right back. I will tell you, one of the things that I did is I made sure that my kids, just because they got to a certain age, I didn't just start handing them tablets and phones, things like that. No. I waited till they're responsible, and I felt like they had a value system in place themselves before they were being exposed to that. A lot of takeaways from this show. I know one of them is to talk about just the garbage that's on there. That's easy to do. Mm-hmm. But the way that garbage is being funded and supported and promoted, you know, and all you have to do is issue your little apology, and the fans are going to stick right there with it. Look, we've all seen it. I mean, we've all seen it. I get. You have people that like you and don't like you. I have people that like me and don't like me, and the people who like me, they'll fight for me, and you know, that's the nature of being online, right? But when you have the platform itself fighting against you. Mm-hmm. Versus the hypocrisy of the same platform finding people like this to fight for, really pisses me off because it hits home. It does. The garbage aside, this is what we're up against when we talk about big tech. It's out there, and it is penalizing people with a voice, a real legitimate voice. Anyway, thank you for saying that I'm established and credible in it.
JK, Wednesday
we
for
all
Fool's
know
Day.
that's a boo. And thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Candace, thank you for compiling all of this great information. We're probably not done with the topic, but we'll get back to you on that. We love y'all. God bless you. Watch Chad.com, blazetv.com. We'll see you next time. Bye.